Welcome to Kingdom Mysteries Evaluation, where we unravel the ancient stories from the scriptures. Today we dive into the story of King Solomon, once renowned as the wisest man to ever live, was blessed by God with unparalleled wisdom, staggering wealth, and immense power. But what truly transpired in the life of this great king? How did a man so favored by God end up facing despair, regret, and spiritual ruin? Join us as we delve into the untold story of Solomon's final days, a day filled with reflections on his glory, his downfalls, and the tragic consequences of turning away from God. Discover how a king who seemingly had it all came to declare that everything is meaningless, and what his story means for us today. Stay with us until the end to witness the powerful lessons from Solomon's life that can still change ours. What can we learn from his mistakes? How can we avoid the traps that led him astray? This narrative is not just about a king. It's a mirror for each of us who has grappled with pride, temptation, and the allure of worldly desires. If you find this story inspiring and eye-opening, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support helps us share more powerful biblical stories and life-changing lessons straight to you. We encourage you to share your thoughts. What stood out to you most about Solomon's journey? Leave a comment below. We love hearing from our community. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, for these timeless lessons are meant to be shared. Let's dive into the final chapter of King Solomon's life and uncover the ultimate truth behind his rise, his fall, and the heartbreaking end of the wisest king of Israel. Don't miss this powerful story that could change the way you view your own life. Let's get started. King Solomon began his reign with incredible promise. As the son of David and Bathsheba, he was chosen by God to ascend the throne of Israel following David's reign. From the outset, Solomon's journey was marked by divine favor and guidance. In 1 Kings 3 verse 5, we read that the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream at Gibeon, asking him to request whatever he desired. Solomon's humble request, an understanding heart to judge his people, defined his legacy. God was greatly pleased with Solomon's request. In 1 Kings 3 verses 10 to 14, he granted Solomon unparalleled wisdom and promised him riches, honor, and a long life, provided he remained faithful to God's commands. Solomon's wisdom was soon put to the test when two women presented themselves before him, both claiming to be the mother of the same child. This pivotal moment, recorded in 1 Kings 3 verses 16 to 28, showcased Solomon's discernment and wisdom, earning him the admiration of all Israel. However, as Solomon's reign progressed, the very blessings that defined his kingship began to lead him astray. Despite the immense wealth and wisdom, Solomon fell into the trap of idolatry and disobedience. In 1 Kings 11 verses 1 to 2, we learn that he loved many foreign women, marrying 700 princesses and taking 300 concubines. These alliances, while politically motivated, led him to violate God's commandments and strayed his heart away from the Lord. As he grew older, Solomon's foreign wives turned his heart toward other gods. As recorded in 1 Kings 11 verse 4, his heart was no longer fully devoted to the God of Israel, and despite his wisdom, he constructed high places for the worship of foreign deities, including Moloch and Ashtoreth. This disobedience resulted in God's anger, and Solomon's tragic turning away serves as a cautionary tale for us all. The God who had blessed Solomon so abundantly now pronounced judgment upon him. In 1 Kings 11 verse 11, God declared that he would tear the kingdom from Solomon's hands, giving it to one of his subordinates. The consequences of Solomon's unfaithfulness would not only affect him, but also set the stage for conflict and division within the kingdom of Israel. On the last day of his life, King Solomon sat in his palace, reflecting on the splendor that had once defined his reign. His life, marked by extraordinary achievements and wisdom that astounded nations, was now overshadowed by a deep sense of loss, disobedience, and regret. His final reflections are poignantly captured in the book of Ecclesiastes, where he laments, meaningless, a haunting echo of his once glorious reign. Solomon's story challenges us to examine our own lives. How do we measure success? What is the foundation of our pursuits? As we navigate our own paths, may we heed the lessons from Solomon's life, understanding that true fulfillment comes not from wealth or power, but from a devoted heart that remains steadfast in faith. Join us as we continue to explore these timeless truths. Let's reflect on how we can avoid the pitfalls that led a wise king to declare everything meaningless. Stay tuned as we uncover more powerful stories and lessons that can change our lives forever.